that they should have chosen a quarterback, or they should have traded back. They shouldn't have taken Pitts. That this
it was from Joe Banner. Actually.
You know that taking Pitts and not taking Mac Jones or Justin Fields, or trading back and using all of that to get more draft choices, is going to be something that we'll be talking about for years to come.
Isn't that what all the noise was pre-draft?
Well, that was the noise all pre-draft. Is like, why are you drafting a tight end if you need a quarterback, or you need so much more than just the generationally terrific tight end? And, you know, how many touchdowns does Pitts have this year? I think just the one. I mean, he's had games where he's had over 100 yards receiving, but you want to look that one up for me?
But like Matt doesn't
even. I think he's
have,
gotten in the end zone once against the Jets.
He doesn't have time to get the ball to Pitts downfield.
Well, he should. I mean, Pitts can get open,
but he doesn't have the time to. The line is great.
The whole
he's
thing.
got one touchdown.
One touchdown. I mean, and
one fucking touchdown.
He should be so good.
And Belichick sung his praises coming to the game.
The quarterback got the ball every play.
Afterwards said, "I'm glad we're thankful we don't have to see him again." And that weapon gets 3 catches for 29 yards. That's it. Targeted him once, and the ball was kind of thrown behind him in the
thrown behind him
drive of the game, and then poof.
There was one Devin McCourty's interception. Pitts kind of stopped his corner route, and Matt kind of threw it to where the hole in the zone was, and Devin came over and picked it.
It's just remarkable how things change so fast.
Yeah.
This was a Super Bowl team how many years ago?
Dude, the Falcons were the 7th seed on Sunday. They woke up Sunday morning, the 7th seed.
7 fucking
going
seed.
into Dallas with the Cowboys looking the way they did against Denver, and you know, hey, you never know. Certainly, if they came in and played offensively the same way that they did last year and losing that game on an onside kick, but 5 days later they are boat raced, shutout, and no touchdowns in the 2 games, and you're wondering how bad can they possibly be? Drew Brees and Bruce Arians coming up hour 3. You know, same way that last week's home team, the Dolphins, 1 win in the first 8 weeks, 2 wins in 5 days. Who the heck knows now, right? Falcons 7th seed going. They woke up Sunday morning in the Metroplex playing the Dallas Cowboys, feeling good about themselves after beating the Saints in New Orleans. Let's go. We're the 7th seed. Keep winning. We're going to make the playoffs. We could see what happens. And now it's like 5 days later, did they make the organizational mistake sticking with Matt Ryan,
sticking with Matt Ryan, the
not
bum,
trading down out of the 4th overall pick so somebody could go up and get Justin Fields? I'm assuming they did have a trade possibility. I'm assuming they had. I'm assuming they had a trade partner and they just said, "Screw it, we're not going to go with it." Because you could basically say, yeah, what we were offered for that 4th overall selection, taking Pitts, was much better than trading too far back and getting nobody, and then just more second. I don't know what the option would have been, but the general sense is,
as GM, you wouldn't have made that move, is what you're saying?
I don't know. I don't know what the other options were.
I mean,
I don't know what the other options
also,
were.
the whole evaluation period, you're just hearing how this is a future Hall of Famer. This guy's going to come into the league and be a top 3 at this position. You still think Matt Ryan has many years left?
Arthur Smith, if the guy you hired is like, we can win with Matt Ryan.
Right.
You know, we could win with Matt Ryan, and we could win with what we got here. I got you. We'll figure this out. And Cordero Patterson's been terrific. He's been one of the best offensive players in the league this year. And they were the 7th seed entering week 10. They're exiting week 11 5 days later in a big pile of ash.
You think that they can turn it around?
Of course they can. There's enough of season left. Of course you can. It's a week-to-week league that, you know, Arthur Smith said you gotta leave out all the noise, and that's when I asked him, "Are you referring to me?" Right now, I guess he would, because my noise right now is like that looked like a team that's lost, not like a team that can pull it together and make a playoff run. Certainly with Cam now back for Carolina, certainly with the Vikings having something in their grasp against Green Bay, and we'll see what happens there. That could change in 2 seconds flat too. Saints taking on the Eagles. That's a big game this weekend. These are what we're talking about for seed 6 and 7, and then who might be sniffing it behind them. Right now, the Falcons are not even sniffing much. They're smelling the glove, to use the Spinal Tap phrase. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that.